This is like what it's better. Ha 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 ha. Okay, this mic, it must be coming through this mic. Then what do I do? Maybe I'll like hold this as if it's like a Saturday morning show. Okay. Welcome. Hello everyone and welcome to my Saturday morning show. Yes. Thank you. Okay, we figured this out. So basically I'm in my little studio and sometimes the sound goes through this and sometimes the sound goes through like a camera. Why are you mad at the Grammys, BTS Army? I want to know. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be like a talk show host and hold this. Well, you don't need my validation, but or in the Brazilian music scene does not need my validation. I am like in awe of the Brazilian music scene. It is like really, really fun and very sexy. And that is something I really appreciate. Okay, thank you for telling me about my mic. Yeah, I really have like no indication of like how this is going. Grammys is trash. Yeah, it's like there's been like a whole, it was interesting this year, like with the weekend, like pulling out, like you're like, wow, what will the future of the Grammys be? It's like someone like me who's like a baby artist, and I'm like, it's your dream to have like a Grammy, and then you have like major artists of being like, I don't even want that anymore, and you're like, okay, well then maybe like the dream changes, like you have no idea. Lana's new album, maybe. It's like you can't like there I guess there I don't know if there are okay for nominations. Is it just that you can only have like say five or four, or is it there are unlimited nominations? So like there's actually like a snub. Like I have no idea about that. Show at your studio. I really can't because of this thing, but I'm gonna try. So this is my studio. This is like attached to a pretty large monitor. So these are all I can't I'm gonna hold this mic just a second. I'm gonna show you. This goes all the way up. Next time I'll have to join on my phone and I can show you the whole thing. But basically these panels go all the way up and around. So it actually looks pretty cool. Thank you. Oh, and I just cut my hair. That means a lot to me. I know, why didn't Bay perform with Megan? I didn't understand that. I was like waiting for her to pop out and then they just played it. Was that like just not a thing? Um I was like, here we have, and then we will have the queen descend from the heavens and she will perform. And that didn't happen. But yeah, the Cardi B Megan Thee Stallion performance was incredible, like crazy, crazy good. There's like literally someone at my door, so I hope someone else gets them because I can't just leave at this point. Um, and let's see, the Dua Lipa performance was incredible, like crazy incredible. She looked amazing. Hey, Nicholas. Hey. Um, and let's see, what else did I love? Oh, Taylor Swift's performance was like so cool, and like the set was like crazy. What were your hopes crushed about? Oh God, I'm scared. Dua was amazing. Yeah. Sing Never Enough. Okay, let's see. Never enough. That would like blow out all your ears. Um, what would I perform if I were there? I've like dreamed about that. I would love to perform my song Thrill Me and like have some like really like special, like amazing romantic um, you know, like treatment where like at some point I'm like floating and it's like thrill me and it's just like like feels like kind of almost like Pink-esque where it just kind of lifts you up. That would be like a dream of mine. Another person was saying, why didn't Beyonce perform? I don't know. She was there, but it could have been that she may not have time. If you think about it, because Beyonce is like such a perfectionist, and maybe she's just like, look, I don't have enough rehearsals to make this absolutely perfect. Um, Despite winning, yeah, I mean Beyonce. Oh, Doja Cat didn't win a Grammy. I didn't actually know that. I didn't actually watch the Grammys. I'll be honest. I was just looking at the results afterwards. So, what was like your favorite win? I think my favorite win was Megan Thee Stallion as the artist of the year, artist of the year, artist of the year, artist of the year. Just because. I mean, she really, if you think about it, like her rise was like so big, and she has given us great vibes. Do I go record my vocals myself? I do. Okay, so if we want to talk about me, I'm very happy to talk about me. I do. So this is my studio where I record my songs, but I don't record the vocals, the final vocals in here. I do like a scratch vocal, which is when you just kind of have like a vocal that you can produce with, and I have a whole little setup. I have a little keyboard. What is happening? Oh, okay. That was a video I was watching to try and figure out how to go live. That was embarrassing. But it could have been worse. I could have been watching something way more embarrassing. So want to say, but you should. Oh yeah, Doja Cat. That's true. I didn't even think about the other nominees for Artist of the Year. Sorry. Back to me. So yeah, and then I go to a studio. I live in this area in Brooklyn called well, I really live in like a corner of two areas. One of them called Bushwick, and one of them is called Williamsburg. It's a very cool, artsy, like young, going out, like where you like go to like a big warehouse party. That's like where I live in Brooklyn, and then I go all the way to the water at the river in within the same neighborhood, where it actually has a view of Manhattan. This studio that I go to, and I record vocals. I've been doing that for a few years. Totally, Gabriel. I was like, what is this gonna be playing? Actually, my biggest concern was that it was gonna be ASMR. That it would be like, hello, I am here, rubbing your head. And then that would have been really, really embarrassing. But yeah, porn would have been the most embarrassing. Um, can we talk about Little Mix? Does anyone else here obsessed with Little Mix? Because I okay, I have to admit, as a reaction channel, I have fallen down on Little Mix because I am actually obsessed with them, and I listen to their music all the time, like all the time. Um, but I haven't done that many reactions of them. And I kind of wanted to do, and I almost feel like I recorded this and didn't post it. I can't remember because I wanted to go back to their songs and just be like, I need to redo this now that I'm obsessed. Yeah, favorite off of Confetti, breakup song, gotta be. I mean, I listened to that song. It's probably like almost 1,000 times. I'm gonna guess, because it just like when you're at the gym, it's just really song. It's really it's a good song and it's really fun. I am also obsessed with Demi Moore. I just Demi Moore. Do you see how nervous I am? I said Demi Moore. Okay, hold on. My chair just broke. I'm obsessed with Demi Lovato. Uh, I was like, yeah. Anyways, and yeah, sorry. Uh, how are you all today? I'm just like, so I had no idea like how this was gonna go, so I hope it's going all right. Don't be nervous. Keep the porn muted. Yeah. I literally, if you were to see my computer right now, I have about like 20 tabs open, and any one of those at any time could start playing. And so this could be a grab bag of like my search history. Um, okay. What about Demi Lovato? Um, well, I think she's incredible. I actually saw her live just before, like maybe a couple months before she had her unfortunate health situation. And why 20? Because I don't know, I have a lot of things going on in my life. And her just vocals live are just absolutely insane. Like, cause you hear it on the album and you're just like, wow, yeah, you do that in the studio and it blows you away. But when someone can just do that live, it's just absolutely insane. Um, oh, Gabriel, you talking about Demi's concert, wasn't there? Or is Little Mix? Why don't you dive into Hosier music? That's a good question. I might not just I might just have to go to his page and like turn on my notifications, honestly, because that's honestly what happens. And a lot of times people will comment to me and be like, you need to react to this person or that person, and then I like literally will do it. Um Baila Conmigo, yes, that is a good song. I tried to react to Selena Gomez song Baila Conmigo, but couldn't. They wouldn't let me like upload that. I don't know if you were able to, Gabriel. We have a famous reaction person in here, Gabriel Mala Mahalem. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I fucked up your name. Um, but yeah, he also just dropped a new song called Egoista. Am I right? So go check out his page. You should put a link to it, Gabriel, if you're still here. Um, Little Mix is coming through with a new album this spring because I'm here for that. Oh, ¿cuál es tu canción favorita de Revelación? Mi canción favorita es probablemente Vicio porque es en mi cabeza en repetición. Um, y I cannot stand your reactions. Can you react? You cannot stand my reactions. Can you react to Demi Lovato right after this? What do you want me to react to? Uh, pero okay, pero um, volvemos a Revelación. Es un buen álbum. Es un gran álbum. Pienso que es una obra maestra. Um, ¿Qué más? Mis favoritas están Vicio, entonces De una vez, entonces Baila conmigo. Buscando amor es uh, I, todos. They're all my favorites, really. Let's be honest. Um, Vicio. It's so good. Um, tus labios, beso mío. It's just so good. It's in my head at all times. I did see you. Yes, I've already talked about the Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion performance. It was so fun. I actually did a reaction to it. Um, I was thinking maybe that was a bad translation. That they actually maybe they love my reaction. That's literally what I assumed. So yeah, I did see that performance, and I thought it was insane. I'm really impressed by Cardi B and both of their just dancing. I mean, they're just incredible dancers. That's what I couldn't. I tried to upload this thing and I couldn't. But basically, I was just saying like, here's these people. They're incredibly beautiful. They're incredibly talented. Like they write these songs, co-write, but that's writing and amazing. And like then they can dance, then they can perform. Like it's just they're just very talented. All these people, I'm very impressed. The giant heel, yes, yes. And then when she was like taking off the extra layers, I was like, yeah, you don't need all that. Get rid of that shit. Um, ¿Cuál es mi canción favorita en general en español? Oh, esa es una gran cuestión. No cuestión, una gran pregunta. Estoy todavía aprendiendo. Okay, hay mucho. Me encanta Alacao con Bad Gal. Me encanta Álvaro Soler, su canción. um, m- uh, uh, ¿Qué es? Mi cintura, yo olvidé, pero este es mi favorita de hace un gran tiempo. Este es probablemente la primera canción que escuché en español y me encantó. Um, y de este empecé a escuchar más música en español. Um, oh, you like my reactions more than other people. Thank you so much. What do you think of the rebirth of pop punk? Can you give me an example of who's doing pop punk? I'm like afraid that I won't know. Uh, so you said Savage winning best rap song. So I just have to remind me what was the win that um oh Savage. Yeah. I was like, wait. Okay, sorry, I got confused for a second. Yes. I love that, and I also thought their speech was like so sweet, like incredibly sweet. I watched the speech they did together was just so many times like both how like gracious Megan was and to the other nominees, which I always love. It's like so kind. And then I also loved how like the interaction between her and Beyonce and like Beyonce is just like in my opinion, just like an angel, a very talented, beautiful angel. And just the way she interacts with everyone is just so kind. I mean, everyone is always just like so grateful, and like to be in her presence is like a gift because she's such like a visionary. And you can just see that she's like so used to people like almost worshiping her that she's like so kind about it. So, anyways, hey, what's up, Nemen? Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Blink 182, I actually don't know Simple Plan. I'm always afraid to say I don't know somebody, I'll be honest, because I'm like, I don't want to get dragged. Blink 182, I don't know. I haven't seen their new song. If they plus on TikTok. Oh, Addison Rae. I haven't seen Addison Rae's uh new song, but I want to. I have like as in terms of so this person says Pink Sparkles says, "What are my thoughts on YouTubers? I'm sorry, TikTokers making music? Did you not like it? The song? I haven't seen it yet. I was actually gonna do a reaction to it. I'm all for it. You know, I'm a musician, obviously. I love making music. I know it's a lot of fun, and I'm really open to other people making music because it's like a lot of fun. And I'm more of like a well, oh God, is it? I haven't seen it, so I can't speak I can't speak to this, and but I just have no idea. Um, oh, thank you so much that you're a big fan of my sound. I love that I have to hold this mic to make this work. Um, but yeah, I just in general, I'm not going to be upset with anybody making music because I think it's like really fun. I mean, don't forget like when like all these people come out with new music and they're like brand new, a lot of people get hate. And then they can like turn like culture towards their sound, and that's kind of amazing. Oh, thank you so much. The problem is they're public, they're rude. I actually there's a song, two songs that Paris Hilton has that I'm like I have discovered more recently, and they're on my album. I guess I'm just saying I'm not. I would love to go dancing with you or anyone. I miss dancing so much. I guess I'm just not a snob about music. Or I don't know if I want to use the word small. I am not exclusive. I mean, it's like everyone can do their own thing, and um, I'm more of like a lover. How about that? Thank you, thank you. There was something else I wanted to ask. Am I gonna be doing more lives in the future? I have no idea. Like, do you guys want me to? Yeah, like creatives be creative. And sometimes like when you have, like if you think about like K-pop, like that hyper pop sound, um, which I love. I mean, a lot of people might be like, "Oh, this is like too like bubblegum," and like be mad about it. So I'm not the one to say like that anything is too anything. So yeah. Um, because like K-pop is specifically trying to be very like simple. Like I'm always trying to be simple when by music. I think it's hard to be simple. If you're a songwriter, it's hard to be simple. So there you go. Do I have any music coming? Absolutely. Thank you for asking that question. I'm always working on new music. Oh God, I gave myself a red mark here by scratching. Noted for the future. I so yeah, I have new music coming. You live in Brooklyn? Hey, Kayla, neighbor. Um, I'm working on a remix right now with of a song that's kind of old actually of mine. But I think it's a really fun remix, and then also three brand new songs you've never heard. Um, and I don't know which one will come first. Probably just which one is ever ready first. The new songs just take longer because you're like workshopping them. Like, this is exactly what I want, and kind of tweaking and just getting it what you want. And when it's already kind of set in stone with the lyrics and all that, and the vocal is finished, it's kind of easier to do remixes. Um, I have a whole album. I totally, if I if you mix all your releases, totally. My favorite project. The music clears in. Thank you, Kayla. I wish they could throw Grammys at Blackpink. Did they not get any nominations? That would be. So there was one question I wanted to answer. Oh, my inspiration behind Blue. Yeah, the city. Okay, so thank you for asking that. Blue. I want to thank you also for like all the attention on Blue. Um, like I don't had no expectations for that one, honestly, because it's just like not um a dance record, it's not loud. Um, but it I was just like, I just want to do this song. And basically that was just a reaction, just walking around this city, and the city is like the city's blue tonight, and it was just like it felt I was missing New York City. I still miss New York City, and I was kind of putting it as if like New York City was like a lover that I was missing, and that's so it kind of switched the lyrics and gave New York City like a person vibe. And then the whole thing I was just trying to play with colors and the idea of like blue versus in like the verses you'll notice I have like a lot of mentions of like Technicolor and like stuff like that. So that was the vibe. Let's see. My favorite project I've ever worked on. Oh, I love Lit Summer too. Thank you so much. My favorite project, I'm gonna just go ahead and say Blue too, just because um it was just really like felt like I was doing something brand new. But also my song Smoke Drink Party. It also has a very similar vibe where I was like, I'm trying something totally new and like no one knows what it's gonna be and like I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I want to do more music in that vein of Blue, and so like having people say stuff like that has meant a lot to me. Because I'm like, you know what, gotta just do what you gotta do, and see if people like it. But yeah, I appreciate that a lot. Can I just ask people like, how long do people go live for? Like, this is obviously my first live. I feel like I'm not as nervous. I still scratched myself. Um, but like, how do you end a live? What do you do? Like give me some tips here. Oh, thank you so much, Diego. And I see your comments to me on my videos and like they mean so much. So many of you are so kind, like Sanja, like so many. It means a ton to me and it keeps me going and like making videos and doing it. It's like, as an artist, I don't know how many of you are artists, so you might relate to this. But it can be really scary to put yourself out there in any way. Even like I'm live right now. Like I have like a little television station, and I have a a, 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 a a mic, and I'm talking. And that can just be really scary. And so like all the positivity is just it means so much. Um, Thank you, Sanja. Um, I feel like your energy is so good. There's no formula. It's like, hey, thank you. Thank you, Gabriel. Have you done lives before? Um, I request vocal coach reaction in your videos, not with the success yet. I request what's a vocal coach reaction? Because I'm not a vocal coach. You can't even perform in front of your parents. Well, maybe you should perform in front of your friends. Sometimes parents are the hardest ones. Um, because you like want their approval. It's a thought. Um, I would treat a live like a video call. Yeah. I'm actually really enjoying this live. I'm gonna go soon. Mm, Mostly because I'm thirsty. I have these two drinks here. Um, have I ever performed to a live audience? In person, yes, but not on the internet. I actually used to do a lot of live shows in New York City. And my last show was at this big gay club, and it was so funny that so the DJ beforehand, I'll tell you the story. How about I'll tell you the story and then I'll end it. But yeah, so basically my last live show that I did, if you're just joining, I scratched myself while I was on this live. It will go away eventually. Um, I was doing a live show. It was 1 a.m. at this gay club in New York, and I was pretty nervous, but like I can handle nerves, it's fine. And beforehand, the DJ had told me, I'm from New York, and this story is about a downtown club in New York. So I'm not downtown, sorry, Midtown. It was in Hell's Kitchen. If you know it, it's the Ritz. So the DJ beforehand, who I won't say who it was, told me you need to lip sync. And I just can't do that because I like to dance, but I'm not a dancer. Like my whole performance is the singing. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So I didn't. And so I gave him he wanted the tracks because he the way he DJs, he needed it beforehand. So I sent it to him, and something strange happened with the track in between me sending it to him and him like uploading it to whatever. Like it must have been warped in some way. So I get up there, it's like 1 a.m. This drag queen pulls me through this packed club to the front. I get on stage. I have no idea how people are going to react to me. I get on, everyone's like, yay! Like, even though they have no idea who I am. And then the DJ puts on my track, and like my track, if it was supposed to start like da da da, it sounds like this. And so I'm standing there like, what the fuck do I do? I don't know this song. I don't know what this is. And eventually, way later on, I find out that there's something warped with the song, so it like made it go really, really fast. But the funny thing is, had I tried to sing live, yes, it's the remix. It's a crazy remix. So had I tried to not sing live and do the uh the lip sync, I'd have been like, it's a like, and then I would have had to pretend like I was actually gonna do that live. So anyways, so what happened is I told them, I'm like, I don't know this song. Like I went up to the DJ and I was like, I can't sing to this. I don't even know what song this is. Long story, blah, 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 drama. Drag queens helped me. They were angels. I went, I did like an hour later, I had to go back and I found a way of playing the song. I just literally used my cell phone instead of what they had planned. I did like 3 songs. Um, and the other thing that was crazy about it is that they told me in a sound check that I couldn't, I had to stand in a very specific spot. And so I was standing in that specific spot, like, otherwise you'll have problems. But they had changed the exactly, I had to adapt. So I was standing in this very specific spot and I was like, okay, I know I have to be right here. So I'm doing that. And they had changed the sound setup in the day that between me doing a sound check and me going. And so I couldn't stand in that spot. And so the way of telling me is that the people at the club just started pushing me around. So from like behind, I'm like singing my song, right? I'm like, I think it was okay, it was Smoke Dream Party. So I'm like, cut reality. And I'm trying to be like all like, cool or whatever. And someone's like pushing me around and I'm like trying to understand like why are you pushing me? And then they push me onto this like little riser. So then I'm going there, but then everywhere I go, there's like that sound of feedback that's like like really, really loud. And so people in the audience are doing this because I don't know what's happening. So then I just let it go and I was like, I'm just gonna sing. The other really, really funny thing was that as I started to sing and they're pushing me, da 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 da, da, this guy comes out of the audience, hugs me, um, gets in my ear, and is like, what did he say? I can't remember. It was something like, you need to ask for Alejandro. I need you to make an announcement. And I was like, wait, what's happening? And I'm singing at the same time. So I'm like, smoke, drink, party. And like, anyways, eventually someone realized that that's like someone I have no idea that wasn't part of my performance. Like I have no idea who this person is. And then they pulled him off, another drag queen angel. So yes, it was an absolute chaos moment. And when it was all over, I was just like, that was insane. And that was my last time that I performed in New York. That was in October. And I was like, even though it was a lot of fun, I'm gonna just take a break from that and put my energy into just the songwriting for a few months. And then the lockdown happened. And so here we are. But I loved all your reactions. Grammy winner Taylor Swift, absolutely. Science of the world was going on. Yeah. But I miss going out so much and like all the people that are just so kind and you meet people. I'm at a when I go to a club, I'm just like I like to just like smile walking around so that people are like, you can like they realize you're like open, you can talk to them, we can dance and just have so much fun. I always make friends. Um, but anyways, I'm gonna sign off. This has been amazing. I appreciate you all so much for joining. I can't believe I did this. Well, I can believe I did it, but it was just like really wild. Earpieces. Oh my! I didn't even have an earpiece. There was no earpiece. It was just wildness. But anyways, so I will speak to you all soon. Give me I do take in like your recommendations and stuff. No one's ever recommended a live, but I'm like, why not? Um oh Shreyas, thank you so much. It means a lot to me, and it was just so nice to see you all. And congratulations! Wait, no, not congratulations. Parabens, Gabriel, on your new song. And I will see you all soon. And big hug and have a great day. Adios. Mwah.